Hello, winners. This is Coach BU, the Breakthrough Strategist, coming to you live today to give you a couple of tidbits, gems, tools, and tips to help you win at life. I am coming to you live from my new offices in Duluth, Georgia, where I am going to be seeing clients face to face and having different workshops. This past weekend, we had my 8-year business anniversary. Yay! Let me tell you, to make it 8 years is a triumph. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It is something that takes a great deal of tenacity and a tribe of people to help it come to pass. And so I am coming to you live today to share with you one thing that I think is fundamental when it comes to helping you win at life. It's crystal clear vision. And the number one thing that will hinder our ability to see, and here I'm double checking to make sure all my sound is working. We're at 100%. So hold on, I'm double checking. Can y'all hear me out there? Okay, y'all can hear me, so we're good. So, what I want to share with you is the number one thing that hinders your vision in getting things done is negativity. Yes, you hear it all the time. Be positive, be positive, be positive. But let me talk to you a little bit about how negativity hinders your ability to have vision for your life, vision for your marriage, vision for your business, vision for your career. When you see everything through a critical lens, then you are seeing everything in a distorted vision. When you have distorted vision, it makes it hard to take action. Oftentimes, we don't take action because we don't have clarity. We don't know where we're going or why we want to get there. We have some brief ideas on the reason why, but because we have this negative view of life, oftentimes we'll hear sayings like, don't expect anything and then you won't be disappointed. That's a negative Nancy viewpoint. When you are a person who is able to see the best in every situation, you can see opportunities and obstacles. When you are a person who can crush negativity in your mind, then you can see vision. You get clarity on what you can do instead of always resorting back to what you can't do. The number one distorter of vision is negativity. Negative Nancy, critical Sally's, people who can always find what's wrong with something. Let me tell you something. I've worked with hundreds of people over the past 8 years. And it never amazes me that I can present a tool to one client and they're like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Oh my God, this is so good. And then I can present the exact same tool to another client. They're like, it's all right. It's okay. And when I look at it, I don't ever take it personally. But when I look at it, the person who's all can never have any epiphany, never has anything good to say, that person's negative in every area of their life. They are telling themselves a self-talk story. Don't expect anything good, then you won't be disappointed. Um, don't go too big because then you're going to have naysayers. Don't go too low because then you're going to have naysayers. Try to just stay mediocre. And mediocrity is the killer of vision, it's the killer of dreams, and it's the killer of purpose. So, what you really want to get clear on in your life is how can I get to the place where I can see the silver lining? How can I get to the place where I'm not always picking things apart, but I'm actually finding opportunities and obstacles? Right now, I'm sitting in an office today, a brick and mortar office in a beautiful location with beautiful entrepreneurs all around me because of an obstacle. And instead of letting that obstacle crush me, I crushed it and I turned it into an opportunity to propel my business to the next level. And so when you begin to look at how you visualize your future, how you're looking at your marriage or your business or your career, ask yourself, am I looking at it from a lens of positive opportunities? Am I looking at it from a lens that there is no failure with God? If God is for me, who can be against me? Am I looking at my future future through the lens of positivity, the possibilities, the opportunities, the hand of God moving on my life? Or am I looking at it from the lens of my past failures, my past disappointments, my past discouragements, the people who didn't show up for me in the past? Which one of those are driving your vision? And make adjustments accordingly. You know, I never visualized being here. I told a client of mine today, who's actually a very good friend of mine, I told her today, I am living and walking out the promises of God for my life. In this sense, there's a scripture in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 where he says, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, and heart has not perceived what I have in store for those who love the Lord. And when you walk with God, you have success. Wherever God is, there is success. Stay connected to the vine. He is not a negative Nancy. He is a relationship God full of possibilities and full of opportunities. Your goal is to change the way you see things. I say this all the time. Money is not God's problem. It's our problem. The way we see things, the things we say about money, the things we say about our career, the things we say about our marriage, the negativity that brews in our self-talk is distorting your vision, beloved. Get rid of it. If you want some tools on how to course correct negative vision, then you want to get with me today. You want to reach out to me and you want to sign up for a free discovery session. Because when you sign up for a free discovery session, there's an opportunity for us to get some crystal clear clarity, identify what barriers you're struggling with, help put together a plan to crush those and to build you up into what God has for you. I promise you, your comfort zone is your flesh zone. When you are operating in your comfort zone, you are operating in a place where you can see everything. You really want to rise above the place where you're in your comfort zone, your flesh zone, where you can control everything, and you want to get to the faith zone, which is outside of your comfort zone. Get to that faith zone so that in that faith zone, you are operating in what God can do for you. You are operating in his ability, his vision. I pray every day. You know, I laid out today on my prayer floor, and where I've cleaned my flesh is where I cleanse my soul. And I laid out today. I laid out today and I asked God, do what you will with my life today. Who do you want to impact today? What do you want me to say today? Where do you want me to go? Order my footsteps. Because see, I know when I allow God to order my footsteps, I allow God to connect my relationships, then with God, there's always success. There is no failure in God. And if you really believe that, you will stop allowing the enemy to negative Nancy everything you see. Negativity breeds problems. Negativity breeds issues. Negativity breeds barriers. Negativity breeds failure. So if you really want to change the trajectory of your future, you've got to start here. You've got to begin to change your mindset. I know you hear it all the time, but are you doing it? If you're saying, I know, I've heard this before, I know, then what are you doing with what you know? Are you applying it? Are you capturing every thought and making it submit to the positive process of God working in your life? Or are you just bowing down to negativity, bowing down to fear, bowing down to inadequacy? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to be really 100% honest. You do not get what God has for you putting yourself down. What God has for you is going to require for you to have a positive view of yourself, to have a positive view of who God created you to be. That is what's going to take you to the next level. Not the naysaying, not the tearing yourself apart, not being hard on yourself. And let me tell you, the age-old distorter of vision, being negativity, breeds itself in perfectionism, breeds itself in being hard on yourself, breeds itself on being self-critical. You need to let that go, beloved, so that you can actually walk in promise, so you can actually walk in God's vision for your life, that you can actually open yourself up to the relationships that God wants you to have in your life. God's not a killjoy and he's not a naysayer, but he's also not a negative Nancy. So you really want to grab hold of the positive view of self and a positive view of your future. And so I hope that this little 10 minutes helps somebody to really begin to question, am I looking at everything through a lens, a distorted lens of negativity? Am I looking at everything through this distorted lens of what could go wrong instead of what could go right? I'm going to challenge you today, beloved, to check your inner critic. Remove those negative rose colored glasses and embrace the fullness of what God has for you in this season, in this time. There's a lot of people planning for 2022, what they're going to do. They're going to do their vision boards in 2022. They're going to put their plan together in 2022. I'm going to challenge the winners that are in my circle. I'm going to challenge you. Don't wait till everybody else is planning to change the trajectory of their future. Start changing the trajectory of your future today. Start changing how you visualize yourself today. Stop talking to yourself like you don't love yourself, and start talking to yourself like you are the empowered vessel of the Most High God, able to do who he is able to do abundantly more than you can ask or imagine within you, within this earthen vessel. Get to a place where you have a positive view of self, a positive view of future, and a positive view of how you can crush the barriers that hinder your ability to walk in the promises of God for your life. So this is Brenda Underwood, the Breakthrough Strategist. I would love to help you break through to your next level of living. Simply go to my website, breakthroughforlife.com, and click the schedule a discovery call. That's going to be a 45-minute discovery call where we're going to gain crystal clear clarity on a custom coaching journey that's going to help you change the trajectory of your future. Don't wait till January. Winners don't wait. Winners move. Winners act. Winners take action. Winners are decisive. Winners are go-getters. Stop sitting on the couch contemplating. God blesses the steps you take, not the steps you contemplate. So you need to take action. It's like the post that I put on my social media today. It's funny how the way to defeat fear and deflate it is to take action against it. The way to build confidence is to take action. What courageous actions are you going to take today to change the trajectory of your future? Why wait until January 1st? Why not start right now and start changing the trajectory of your future? And I'd love to help you do so by scheduling a discovery call, totally free. Schedule the call, click the time, click the date that works for you, fill out the information, and we're going to get together and craft a custom coaching journey that can change the trajectory of your future so you can craft your winning life and soar like an eagle. This is Brenda Underwood signing off. Peace and love. Bye-bye.